Howdy, folks. There was a bit of a miscommunication, which I am definitely blaming Jeff for, but we are here on SpeedGaming Prime channel doing another week 3 race between two particularly challenging or talented runners. Challenging, maybe challenging for me. I'm excited for this one. We got LucariusLion versus Bruh Inc. Both, I believe, have gone 2-0 in their respective matches. Lucarius is the 3rd seed of this stage in the tournament. Bruh coming in at the 11th seed, but a lot of talent behind Bruh. I want to say like Lucarius, Bruh, Baja, Rayshai, Nai kind of form this like quinfecta of like any one of these players can take games off of each other. Lucarius always scares me when if I am ever against him in particular, but Bruh is not to be underestimated either. I think we're gonna be in for a fun match, and this is week 3. I am getting ahead of myself though. I am joined by Marion-Law, so welcome, and I think we're about to get started here.
Yes, indeed, my friend. We've got a wonderful match ready to rock and roll for today. But with that being said, with this week 3 being Guardian Slayer, we're looking for a lot of route differences.
Yeah, I've only seen a few of these matches, but I'm excited. Space jump start. That's a welcome sight. So we have up to 2 random starting items. We're getting 1 in main energy controller. Still gonna have the violet hints, but we only have 3 Sky Temple keys to get, and they are on the main guardian. So Morbisk, Chica, and Quadraxis. So the main end game condition is gonna be those mainly the 6 red temple keys, because Inghive keys can be pretty easily skipped, but especially for these 2 players, we'll definitely be seeing either just coming in through the Annihilator side into Hive Temple, or just doing the gate skip. Got our usual start here, a little slower because of no missiles or light beam or bombs, power bombs, screw attack to expedite things, so we get to enjoy this kind of vanilla thing. Oh, they also started with an E-Tank. I did not even notice that. That's actually really nice.
Yeah, we grabbed that E-Tank thanks to you, Mos. Just having it right there is a wonderful thank you for going through all this mess.
That is a welcome sight.
Absolutely. And the more E-Tanks we have before making our first Dark Aether loop is going to be exponential in routing. But first off, we're going to fight the wonderful Albert the Alpha Splinter.
Yeah, Albert's pretty tough. Body contact does a whopping 30 damage, and this is the first boss of the game, so Retro was they took the gloves off for this one. There's another match currently happening that has like a really long set of racers agreements. This one is just New Patcher, but Bello versus Xeno has a whole bunch of stuff. It's very specific set of conditions here, but yeah. So we won't necessarily be seeing a gateway play unless either Defiled Shrine or War Ritual get either hinted, or it's just through deduction that either of those locations are going to be important for progression. But those are just 2 out of the 107 or 119 checks, so pretty solid chance we're going to be seeing just gateway at the very end.
Oh, but that being said, we're stepping right into Temple Assembly site. We did get that violet hint sound, and beam was up here, so it's a matter of which out of the 3 will it be like today.
Looks like a light beam from Lucarius' side.
I will definitely take a light beam.
Oh yeah, nice missile start. ETM in Cavern B, but that's okay. Without a bomb projectile of some kind, I don't think it makes sense to go to GFMC. I mean, you don't have screw attack, you don't have power bombs. I think this is just go to Aegon play. Open the crystal block here. Okay, well, Bruh's opting not to do that. Not a big deal. I think the second time that they go through here, they're probably not going to have enough for a pod W check, but we'll see what happens.
That's fair. As unfortunately, I mean, space jump's great to have, but without lack of any sort of bombs, we're limited in what we can do in Aegon.
Okay, we have a morph upgrade and a Cursed Lake. So that's Dark Visor and Seeker's Locked. I got ahead of you on the document there. Sorry, Marion.
No, you're fine. And Spider Ball on transport to Aegon.
That is a very early check. Grav boost on Tumos. Interesting.
Better hope we don't need that.
Oh, wow. That's pretty wild.
Yeah, well, I think gravity boost is only required for 3 items: transport east, transport south, and there's a third one hiding in that lagoon, right? They could air underwater it.
You also could be logically expected to use it to get into like Under Temple without power bombs. Well, actually, not really. With that early spider. Also, no, our audio's gone.
Oh no, that's not
second E-tank.
That's not good. And second E-tank was off of Albert.
Where was the missile then? Did they start with missiles? They
confused. picked up a missile expansion off of transport. Yeah.
Yeah. My bad.
Nope, you're okay.
I'm all caught up now. Yeah, so this is if you watch my streams, I usually do required mains. If you don't have those on for the tournaments usually, definitely makes the early game a lot more expedited. Also means that the power bomb expansions become really important for Denzium Rubble access. Okay, and morph ball bombs here. Yo, we back. Yeah, I think without Amber, I think you just go to Bomb Guardian and check this out. Something on Mining Station A that I didn't see. So this is just quick. This could be a cheeseburger, actually, or just a beam ammo or of some kind. I didn't really get a peek. What was this up here? Oh, no, okay, that's good. That's very much a valid play. So 10 missiles, better than nothing. Amber on access here. So Lucarius. Wow, we're already seeing the route diversions. Lucarius opting to go into labs or at least open the gate. And we have an Emerald and GFMC compound. We don't know which of the 2 spots that's going to be in. I think I'll probably need Jeff's help to do the stream syncing. Oh wait, no, there's a link here. Maybe I can do it. I'm not sure. I don't want to mess with it too much, but
yeah, I don't want to touch it because every time Marion touches something, Marion breaks something.
First joke hint of the seed.
And just some dark ammo off the sand cache. Well, it's good to get this check out of the way. Very
sand cache only needs Amber to enter. So it's a very common place for progression, but not today. Usually your big 3 are going to be the Transport to Aegon Wastes, Portal Access A, and then Sand Cache. Sand Cache by virtue of just Amber usually being early. Now, even without bombs, on these settings, Bomb Guardian with just Space Jump is logical to enter and exit. But we have bombs, so it's not really a big deal. Oh, and that's a Torvus key. We need those. And another major upgrade hint for GFMC. I don't know if that can be Emerald since that's already been hinted. I guess it's possible, but I think we have 2 different GFMC items today. Could have like supers on the ship.
Oh, that'd just be a terrible location for him.
Yeah. I got owned in a race because I didn't go there.
Oh no!
Like, it's the great Baja equalizer, from what he's told me. Just doesn't want to go to GFMC without like full clearing the whole thing.
No, I don't blame you.
Hopefully, I'm not engaging in hyperbolic rhetoric there, but
yeah, we'll see what happens.
Interesting proposition.
And we're seeing 2 major route differences. Lucarius choosing to go for backwards labs. but we can't do anything. We don't have screw attack or dark beam to progress, let alone power bombs for Sank Spider side.
I was gonna say Lucarius could wall crawl to the Dark Tempest fight, but nope, not in these set. Not with
no,
the tournament restrictions of OB. So we're not
no,
gonna say that.
No, out of bounds. It makes for some interesting plays. We actually have to stay constrained to our room logic.
It keeps things interesting.
Oh yeah.
Really get to explore the seed logic, which is a fun time.
Yeah, fun in quotation marks.
It's fun. It's good content. It's good content.
That's fair. That's fair. As long as we all have a good time, that's what matters.
Okay, dark
is that
ammo
dark
there?
Oh, that's dark ammo. I really need glasses.
Yeah. No, it's okay. Our restream end is a little lower res than what goes through on the Twitch end. So, but the particles are different enough that my brain is just hardwired to seek that. Did Lucarius go to Aegon Energy already? Because if so, he's getting punished by he's gonna get punished by having to go there twice, whereas Bruh only needs to go there once. Also, what do we have here on Mining Plaza? I did not see what was there.
Emerald on compound. Did I write that down? No, I did not.
Yeah, but Bruh got that earlier, so we know that it's there and potentially another item, unless the major upgrade is just pointing also to Emerald, which I don't think is likely. I don't think Randomania does that, because I think the only way it's possible is if you have a boss hinted with both the guaranteed hint and then just with what Randomania decides to shuffle in.
Well, taking a step away from Randomania to something a little more interesting. Well, everything's interesting, but for some reason, Bruh's just... Well, that's fair. And for some reason, we're shooting a statue with light beam.
Yeah, Bruh doesn't like Dark Deter for whatever reason. Yeah, but a Jump Guardian here, its hitbox is always in front of the statue, so you can just shoot it a whole bunch, get it down to 1 HP, trigger the fight, kill it, get your item.
Yeah, that's my favorite trick to do in all of Aegon.
Another energy tank. All right, we're healthy.
Yeah, we're good for Dark World for a while.
Indeed. So GFMC is a bit of a weird thing right now because we don't have access to it. We need power bombs, or we need Dark Visor and Seeker missiles to get access to it from the Temple Transport. Oh, you need Emerald actually, so that's out of the question. You can't go there from Sacred Path side, like backwards. So you need power bombs or screw attack. So might be seeing that soon. We haven't seen Transport Center yet. Maybe Lucarius routes it first, but Bruh's... Oh, actually no, Bruh's gonna get it because he's done with his Dark Aegon check. So yeah, pretty typical Bomb Guardian to Jump Guardian routing to Temple Grounds cleanup. That makes sense to me. Like tried and true, you know, like chess starting move, the Queen to or screw attack. All right, so that's great. Screw attack is going to make a lot of the movement very nice for these runners, and that puts GFMC in logic.
Yeah, that gets us right to that Emerald, and if possibly, if that's a second major that it was hinting outside of the, if it was hinting 2 different items, but we can get both of them right away. And Bruh's gonna make a beeline right for it. Just follow the logic that you have instead of waiting.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Dark Beam is in GFMC.
That would be really.
Dark Beam on ship would be a time.
That'd be really nice to have right now. I'm just not a fan of isolating checks, and unfortunately, no Dark Beam, no Incash 4. And lately in this tournament, Incash 4 has been proven to have a major upgrade lately.
Yeah, it's also weird to like Orphan if you like get Dark Beam later and don't want to go back to Dark Aegon Waste for 1 check. Especially since we know Junction Sight is nothing, so could very well just be a thing where, yeah, it has something and one player gets it and one player doesn't. But I mean, given how both these players route, their routing ability is pretty solid. So, and that's that's an understatement for me. So, but we'll see what happens. I can speculate all I want.
Oh yeah, we got a good old 2 hours left ahead of us.
Yeah, I've heard there's been a lot of variance between a bunch of these races. Some have been Jet, some have been like 2.5 hours.
It depends if Jay's generating your game or not.
Who generated this one? Was this Jeff as well?
It was either Jeff or...
Oh, we have a temple key on Reliquary. Oh my goodness.
Oh no, today was Cestrion.
Ah, we could have Pod W suit. That'd be the meme, I guess.
Yeah, Pod W's not a terrible location. It's just a matter of finding enough energy for it or finding your second suit. And there's the emeralds.
Here. Gonna get it again, or just... Well, this... Okay, triggering the cutscene will remove the crash risk. Okay, Braz's not going for the double emerald meme, whatever. We'll be getting the FTA intel, though. It is Dark Beam! Wow, I called it.
You were right.
I almost was gonna say... Well, okay, I first called it being a suit. Or no, someone else did. I was like, oh yeah, that sounds like an interesting idea. I wanted to say earlier, like, oh, let's make it spicy. Let's put an Annihilator there, and then make Dark Beam super dumb. But yeah, I got a hint here, and then whatever the items here. But we know that Light Beam is likely going to be required up to 3 from Sand Canyon, so that's in Mineshaft or MSB, I guess, or I guess it's in Labs. I did not see what Bruh saw, so. All right, Prog suit hinted. Yeah, Dark Beam is nice. We're in good territory here. That early Spider Ball gives me a bit of pause because with Emerald also being early, we're a boost ball away from entrance being in play here of the Sanctuary entrance variety. But yeah, Bruh's on a pretty decent lead here. Bottlenecking the screw attack, just kind of in the lead with that routing decision for Amber, I think, and then just Lucarius's dive into Labs. Yeah, that Reliquary is interesting. So that's strictly Dark Visor locked. Could see a Dark Suit play if it's like Cannonball. Could see a Suitless play into there too if it's just Cannonball. But I think we have a beam ammo here, which is fine.
No, but I really like Bruh's routing here. Thanks to the Emerald, we can follow the logic back to Transport A access, lower the gate, go back to Temple Assembly Site, or maybe make a divergence for Torvus Lagoon, get some early Torvus plays out.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think Labs and Incash 4 would be the way to go if we're following the Dark Beam logic itself.
Yeah. Lagoon's possible. It's not... I would say going back to Aegon makes sense here because you don't have supers yet. You don't have Dark Suit to navigate the damage logic here. Though Lucarius might have a bit of a advantage routing wise here because of DMT could very well have something. Hive Chamber B could very well have something. Not that Bruh won't get it, but I don't know. But I think Bruh's in a slight lead here. But Lucarius doing this makes sense. Like, this is pretty typical. Pretty standard, just decently powerful. Gonna need tank. That's nice. We don't have a suit yet. We have one hinted. I feel like I've been going a million miles an hour here.
You're all right. Just be glad it's early game and we haven't got too much linearity. Well, no, we're pretty linear, but at least we're not spread out all over the place with so much open to us immediately.
Supers here? No.
No, just another tank. I mean, with screw attack in hand, probably just do screw attack pod W if they want to risk it.
Yeah, I mean, you could. I got distracted. I didn't see what Bruh saw in pod W.
I was busy writing. I couldn't see it. We'll just jump over the gate. Who needs to raise the gate anymore? We'll just leave it undisturbed.
Who needs to gather information from Scan Visor? Okay, Luca's I'm not punished. Luca's going to check pod W. Wait, no, he can't, because
no Dark Beam. Nope.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Luca unfortunately getting punished by the play here. Gonna be a bit behind, bruh. But I mean, we're 20 minutes in. This seat is not opened up yet. There are plenty of checks left. We could be on a quest for light suit, or probably for dark visor actually.
Yeah, dark visor would be nice. Let's see what else. What else can we really be using here? Boost spell would be helpful to have. We get sand processing out of the way. Let's see. If we find cobalt, that'd be nice. Just get all the hint availability.
Yeah, I mean, Emerald's great. You get 6 hints from Torvis. Could explore a good amount of it with Dark and Light Beam. With Screw Attack, Air Underwater makes things really easy. You can also Underwater Dash. So all of the Emerald hints are, I think, accessible, even if they're not logically accessible by various means. Ooh, Bruh's gonna do the Dark Beam strat here. Freeze Bomb Guardian, and then just keep on damaging Bomb Guardian while frozen. Good little stun lock here. I think one more charge shot will do it. I wonder if that saves time. I haven't really ever considered that. Oh, wow, Bruh didn't do Bomb Guardian. That's right. So, yeah, just really, really clean routing so far on Bruh's end. I mean, Lucarius isn't doing bad. It's just not quite working out with where that Screw Attack was. The fact we have 2 major things from GFMC alone. But yeah, I think we're going to see some convergence into... Annihilator and Torvis. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll see some convergence into labs here. Without... I mean, one thing we could see here too, is Transport Center Screw Attack bonk, and then enter Torvis, do the Seeker skip into Torvis Temple, and enter that way. You skip having to do Path of Eyes. Lucarius doesn't need to do it that way. 5 tanks is pretty decent. What is that?
That's an ATM, my friend.
That's the brightest ATM I've ever seen. Bro, going with this. Okay, this Seeker Lock has been patched or something. I've been super consistent with this, and for some reason, like, this tournament has cursed this Seeker skip. Even though it's not that bad, it's just dumb.
That's a lot easier than some of the other ones out there, though.
Yeah. Oh, bro, got screwed on the timing.
Oh, no.
Screw Attack just a bit too late after hitting that first lock. Bro's gonna get this. I mean, I think Lucarius knows this one too. Like, it's more of just getting, like, it's always like you hit all but like one of them, and it's usually that top one that's the most annoying, the most stubborn, uncooperative lock.
Yeah, but unfortunately, we're running low on missiles here. We're only down to our final 2. So if we don't get... At least we have priority drops in place, so that's... Oh, there we go.
Clutch. I mean, had one more attempt afterwards, but still.
Yeah, that's still risky.
Oh, and there's a cheeseburger here. Oh, that's big.
That's great placement. We can immediately get storage, eh?
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, if this slide off happened because of the animation delay, that would have been funny.
Yeah, just down we go. We're going to have a nice little ride.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
so,
well.
I mean, this makes sense because we had the hinted suit from Sand Canyon, so it could have been here in either Mining Shaft or Mining Station B. But, not here. Oh!
Was that a feeding pit?
That's that is logically expected, so we have a logically required light suit. Okay. Very curious what Mining Plaza had, but it might have been dead. I'm not sure. That's a rude Echo Visor location. It's also we don't know what we need. I mean, it's logically needed for quad. Actually, maybe not on beginner knowledge. I'm not sure. I mean, like, Echo won't be an issue for Quadraxis. Like, Annihilator's been hinted. I think that's going to be obtainable. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's in, like, I don't know. I'll guess underground tunnel. That's fine. Yeah, that ETM is like a white hot like star, just
sitting there
off enormous amounts of energy.
All right. Well,
This routing decision. Oh, go ahead.
No, you're fine. Just say it makes good sense going back for labs.
Yeah, this is going to happen eventually, but that power bomb really worked out for bruh. And then that echo hit also helped out too. So, see if Lucarius does the same thing. It's worth checking out in case, like, for that suit. But we know the suit's in labs, or it's here in ventilation area A. Oh no, Lucarius went here, I think. So it's not in the vent area, but.
Now let's see. It could be main reactor.
Probably...
It could be storage D.
Yep.
It could be sand processing. So it's either boost locked, or dark beam locked.
I'm gonna assume it's storage D.
That would make the most sense out of all of them.
Well, it's like just give it to the runners. Like it's fine. But I mean, I think both runners, I believe, know the processing skip, so not gonna be an issue, I think, for either of these players. Processing is one of those weird tricks that's like just annoying, but it's not like that difficult. It's just a matter of like how many tries do you get it in? When rather than if. All right, Dark Samus said hello and goodbye. Okay, Luca also doing the same thing here. This is gonna... Luca's gonna be really glad to see this one. Get that power bomb expansion. All right, suit here. Indeed it is.
All right, well, storage D, and we'll take it. Definitely take a suit.
Mm-hmm. Getting a little bit concerned because we already have one technically light suit and dark visor locked check. Will Dark Oasis have a key?
I hope not.
Sure hope not. Okay,
nope.
That is pretty much dead. I guess it could be Seekers. That'd be an awful Seekers location, but Seekers does not lock Dark Oasis in any way. So it's still useful intel, but there is plenty of game left.
Absolutely. We're here for a long, long time.
Also, shouts to Luca getting the Seeker skip second try. I always feel really weird about doing this version of the sand processing skip. I prefer doing the screw attack. I think it's way more reasonable.
I would agree. I'd say the screw attack a little bit more consistent, as
yes.
we're trying to get wedged on a slope, and trying to get wedged anywhere can be difficult. But with it being on a sloped incline, it's just that much harder.
Yeah. Okay, bro, got it. There's this like really narrow, standable like strip of collision that you can just walk on and jump off of, and that's what makes this work. We can also screw attack and then bomb jump after getting stuck into where one of the turrets is, and I find that to be the more consistent option, especially if you have screw attack. A bit harder doing the BSJ and then morphing into it, but that's still my preferred method. But I mean, the method that Bruh does is really useful, especially if you don't have bombs.
So
Very suspicious lack of supers so far, but I mean, that dark suit now makes the one-way into Torvus logical. That's not going to stop anyone. Oh, a red temple key here.
Something shiny. We like seeing shiny things.
Just make it a hive key. Make Bruh's day just a little bit worse.
Why do you gotta be so mean?
I've been playing this rando for like, I don't know, 5 or 6 years.
A while at least, yeah.
You just get an intuition for this stuff.
I'll take your word. The only intuition I've had is how to get soft lock almost everywhere. That seems to be a problem.
There's grapple. Okay, so we now know all of the movement systems. Tumos gravity boost. That's an interesting. I've seen Tumos gravity boost before. I don't know how important it's going to be for progression this seed. Oh, and there's supers. Okay, so Torvus is now fully in play here. Which is why, yeah. I mean, you dip into labs, you get that guaranteed suit, and then you have Torvus options, even if like supers is unknown in a sense. But Yeah, bruh's getting rewarded. And we could still have, like, Aegon can hoard so much stuff. It's wild.
Oh yeah, we still got a lot left to check. We still have the Dark Labs loop. We've got Storage C, thanks to Supers, finally in hand. With what else? A Feeding Pit, Doomed Entry, Battleground might have something useful on the in-cache.
Yeah, the E-tanks may be suspicious about Battleground, and then it kind of slipped my mind. But yeah, this makes sense with Supers. Like, you might as well do this. Oh, and there's a cheeseburger there, so I think bruh is for sure interested in this. Bruh's gonna skip the puzzle here. There's some standable terrain here you can jump on and just bonk off of something. I don't know what that was. I want to say with the Metroid, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was. This room has very like low ceilings that are like that don't match the actual visual like geometry. It's strange.
I don't know. I think blaming it on the Metroid's a good fallback. You know, it's always the Metroid's fault.
Indeed. Hi, bruh, barely not overshooting that. Okay. Getting punished, I mean, you're right next to bioenergy. Like, you don't need to ever check this room again afterwards, so you're fine. I think we'll see the same thing from Lucarius sooner or later.
Yeah, but which method is Lucarius going to go for? Oh, going for the screw
the
attack.
correct one. Excellent. Oh, you can just go to the side like that. I usually aim for the middle, but that looks way more consistent, so I'll try that.
The correct one. Well, that's an interesting.
So Luca is just automatically going to win now, like doing the correct trick, the correct way. So don't know if we're going to see the labs play. I think Bro is just going to peace out. No, he's going. He's locked in. Maybe he's going to try to get another suit and then get Echo immediately. If there happens to be light suit here, that would be a little wild, but I mean, we know we logically need it for seed completion because you're always expected to have Echo for whatchamacallit, for the Dark Samus 3 fight. And I guess technically the quad fight too, but you never know. If it puts the suit next to Feeding Pit, that'll be wild. Also, fun fact, you don't need to jump on the crystal and then screw attack. You are high enough off just the ground to do it. Okay, E-Tank, that's good. Bruh's gonna lessen his deficit. Now it's just one E-Tank versus Lucarius. 4-5. I don't think we're gonna see a battleground play here. Actually, this makes kind of sense because you can just full clear the rest of Aegon, Dark Aegon this way with that Dark Beam.
Yeah, and with us having what's it called, super missiles here, we'll just cut right through Warrior's Walk. If we're if Bro wants to take that seekerless secret door to enter Torvus,
that's an easy skip. Nice sunburst. I keep interrupting you, Marion. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I've got terrible hearing. You know, my eyesight's great, my hearing stinks. So if you cut me off, by all means, please do so, because I sometimes don't hear myself.
I have a brain cell deficit, so it's a bit of an issue for me. Attention span wise.
Well, we make a great team then.
All right, so I think this routing actually makes a lot of sense because this will spit out Bruh right next to the Torvus elevator. And from Aegon, you're in a pretty good position centrally. Like you don't need to go all around Path of Eyes. It will cost you 2 hints, but Bruh can route those in later, since main energy controller is right there. Maybe Bruh's gonna wait for like Boost Ball to show up for like Hall of Honored Edge, clear out all that stuff. Wow, there's Launcher. Oh my goodness. There's our logical missiles.
We're back in logic already.
I have a linear path to Launcher, funny enough, but okay. So you were technically right. In-cache 4 was important.
I mean, maybe on a technicality basis, but practically.
Yeah. We take those. We take the technicalities.
The best kind of correct.
I was about to say Lucas still only has 10 missiles, but no, it was 10 out of 30. I just couldn't see the HUD that well. I mean, again, like Lucas' routing has not been bad. It's just the order of things has just been unfortunate. Like Bruh has kept getting rewarded. Now, Luca's routing's been similar enough where actually not that far behind. Luca bled some time getting the Seekerless for MSB. Won't really have that issue going into the Tortoise Elevator. Both Seekerless skips are not that bad. But the one in the Aegon room is very easy to do. And we are indeed seeing Bruh go for it, so interesting setup here. If you can normalize your movement to make this screw attack bonk consistent, that's great.
Well, let's see. What good will this do? We'll break into Torvis, so we'll have, let's see. Well, we have super, so that's great. We can get anywhere. Underground tunnel, if Captain NB's right, maybe we've got something important hiding there today.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's right there. You have Emerald Translator. You don't have Seekers, but I mean, like, you can still get it from the super missile door side if you enter from the front. Bruh is getting punished here.
Yeah, personally, I wouldn't use this left-facing wall. I'd use the one right behind him. Personally, I think it's a little bit more angled and more room for a sideways bonk to happen.
Yeah, I usually aim the other way, but I mean, it doesn't really matter because you're bonking into the same facing angle ultimately. I think Bruh's just trying to get it. There we go. Yeah, but I think you have to hit a specific spot on that wall to make it consistent.
Right, another Seekerless Seeker skip. And first try. All right.
Yeah, that one's really reasonable. You just have to do the screw attack fast enough when you initiate it.
Now comes one of the harder ones.
Yeah, this one's weird, but there's a good setup for this that's pretty reasonable. Hit the bottom one, hit the top one, and then just screw, and you're good. Very nice.
Yeah, we say hard, and Bruh pulls it off first try. Okay, then.
It's not that bad. It's probably the first, that's probably like the one that weeds out whether you really want to do this skip or not. That or like the one going to Reliquary.
Oh, I don't want to think about that.
Reliquary one. Oh, just another cheeseburger. Okay, I mean that's good. Like, the more the better. Like 3 is a good amount to have.
Yeah, I mean maybe the Emerald Tint is the important stuff today.
Mm-hmm. Aegon, Sank, and Torvis. Okay, so we know about the Aegon one. That was in Central Mining Station. The question is, where are the other ones? All right, so Bruh's here. Having boost ball, someone mentioned about whether this is worth doing it without boost, but you can logically do boost guardian without it and check the other item that's there. I mean, it's not a bad play to pivot into Forgotten Bridge, but I think Bruh is just gonna try to just stay within logic and see what he gets. I don't think there's really a wrong play here. Like, I think you go back, like get the Path of Roots hint. You have you know that Annihilator's on the light Torvis end of things, so it's probably gonna show up sooner than later. Now we know that Annihilator can't be in Hydro Chamber storage because that specifically locked logically, I think, by Gravity Boost in these settings. And Gravity Boost is Annihilator locked by virtue of the energy returning in Sank, Sky, and Torvis. Okay, so we know about oh, we don't have any Aegon keys yet actually. Okay,
No.
That's big. We need them. Could be seeing a, I'm gonna guess Phazon Grounds or Pod W for that key in Sky Temple Grounds.
Phazon Grounds was checked by Lucarius.
Oh, he did check that. Okay.
He did, and that was a big pile of expansion.
Very nice. Oh yeah, that could very well be Reliquary. I forgot about that one. Yeah, that Reliquary might be really important today. We'll see. Nice missile launcher hint. That's awesome. All right, bro, doing the pirate strat here. Didn't get the freeze on the flying pirates. This is going to take a little bit longer, but not the worst in the world. And then we'll make pretty quick work out of these pirates on the ground. Lucarius opting to go in through Path of Eyes. I think this makes sense for intel, even though we had missile launcher. Maybe you get the Torvis key hints here. Oh, Cat West has light suit. Okay. I think Reliquary is that Aegon key. I'll call it now, sure.
Well, with that being said, it's all the violet hints all checked off.
Indeed. Indeed it is.
Yep,
What do we have here in Wind Chamber Gateway?
Please be something major.
All right, what's grand? What's grand though? What kind of grand check is this? I think that was another ETM.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Oh my god, Power Bomb is in a Cursed Lake.
Oh dear.
Oh my god, it's Dark Visor locked. What?
Oh dear.
Logically. Wow. Randovania is coming in clutch. These pirates are dangerous. Luca should just, Luca has 4 tanks. These pirates will... Oh, no. These aren't the big dangerous ones. It was the first visit. What a hint. Yeah, so exactly 2 rooms from Pod W. That can only be a Cursed Lake. It's a very small section of Sky Temple grounds that is isolated.
Oh, there's Dark Visor. All the way on.
Well, okay.
What's that? Abandoned work site of all places.
All right, so just need Seekers logically. You can skip Seekers for it. I mean, bro's probably not even gonna go get it. Oh, bro's out of missiles. What we have here in Poison Bog?
Missile.
Okay. It's another possible Seeker spot. I think bro knows the Seekerless skip for Cursed Lake. I mean, it doesn't matter. He already has 3 power bombs from the expansions, so. But it's good to know for logic. So like, if there's Seeker missiles. What the? Okay. This seat is looking jet outside of where the other keys could be. Okay, so we knew about the Aegon keys here. What is that? Is that a translate? What is that? Oh, ETM.
Oh, come on. We're finding too many of those lately.
This game is just giving us everything. It's wild.
It really wants us to be validated.
Man, if supers were like in a weird spot, that could have been such an amazing like Seeker spot. Because you would, well, actually no, it wouldn't be because that logically locks power bombs. So yeah, having supers at this point makes sense. What a seed.
It's interesting to say the least on what's happening lately. I mean, Torvis is just being loaded with useful information.
Yeah, no kidding.
We still have all those lower Torvis notes. I mean, we got at least 1 key bearer, 1, 2, 3 Emerald translator hints.
Indeed. Yeah, Luca doesn't know it yet. Well, okay, kind of does. You need Dark Visor for what's going to be that Aegon key, I'm guessing. Do another E-Tank? Let's go. We take those.
And we're most likely going to see that Seekerless skip here for Cache.
Yeah. This one's tricky. Because you're trying to get ceiling so that your height gets is consistently low enough to make this easy. Oh, the right one didn't cooperate. That was good. This huntering is annoying to deal with. Okay, bro's just gonna go get Seekers. And that's fine. That is acceptable.
Well, thankfully, it's a safe location for Seekers. We don't have to worry if cache is major, at least.
Yeah.
It's plays in well.
Yeah, if Bruh got that skip earlier. Okay, Bruh is
Sitting there examining, making sure that's a true Seeker missile and not a fake item placed there by Dark Samus.
not seeing any activity on the race time, so I'm unsure why Bruh. Maybe Bruh was thinking about the logic. Like Accursed Lake is now like power bombs are now logical, so maybe Bro is trying to determine like when do I dive into Sank and do those checks? Because like the light suit is accessible now with all the things that Bro has.
Yeah, but it's a matter of which side of Sank do you go for first. You can't do Sank entrance. We have no boost ball. So do you dive into Spider side or?
I think you go in through. I think you go in through the Spider side. Vault side. Oh, is that boost? What is that? Is this cannonball? Oh, it's boost. Wow. We
Never
do need
mind.
that logically. All right. Yeah. I think now you just go. Well, I think you go Spider side because Vault side you can't climb without Echo, and Echo is light suit locked. So I think you route back to Aegon, and then from there, Aegon, Sank Torvis. Oh, we knew about those. Okay, so we have all of our stuff hinted outside of the Torvis keys, right? I don't think the Torvis keys got hinted yet. Is that correct?
Let's see. Dark Aegon, Inghive. No, there's no information for Torvis keys.
Okay. Probably will show up sooner or later, unless it's on Cobalt. We don't have Cobalt yet.
Just throw it on Sank entrance like everything else.
Sure. Sure.
As unfortunately, there is no known way to skip these Torvis keys.
Good bonk. No, the Torvis key, like the cutscene, the boss is tied to the elevator cutscene, so there's like not even that, but like it's probably never gonna be found because it's so closely intertwined with getting the key acquisition cutscene and returning them to the temple.
Hey, never say never. We've seen plenty of wild things that we thought were unobtainable happen.
Yeah, I mean that'd be wild if that ever happened, but that kind of exploit would be pretty insane for Prime.
That's fair, yeah.
Yeah, but again, you never know. Yeah, so at this point, like, I don't think there's like a huge difference between these runners in terms of what they have. Like, Bruh got the intel earlier, but I mean, like, Luca's not that far behind.
No, and with the information on our key henchman, we know Kieran Torres has at least 2. So, I mean, I'd probably just dive into lower Torvis, get the Emerald information. If it's useful, we could play off that Emerald information. If not, well, probably just dive into Sank somewhere.
So Bruh's opting to go into Boost Guardian side, or at least I don't know if I agree with this play. I think you want to like open the spinner first, but then again, you've already cleared Grove and Med Vista, so at this point, the only thing stopping you would be like Plaza, and you can just go back there from the Aegon elevator. I guess you do this for the sake of thoroughness. Like you're in pretty late game at this point in terms of intel. You have a lot of items. You know where Light Suit is. You have Dark Visor. You know where Echo Visor is. You don't necessarily need to do this for like cleanup, but I mean, you never know. Could make the difference between beating the seed and not beating it.
That's fair. I mean, one isolated check could hold the key to breaking everything open.
Oh, Luca would have gone that first try, but was a bit late on that screw attack. Gets a second try, though. Really good, and is going to be rewarded with Boost Ball here. I mean, Boost Ball being late in logic, like, I guess it does make sense to, I guess, clean this out. You have all of Plaza open. I think doing Boost Guardian makes a bit more sense. It's not as locked behind stuff because it's not spider locked, and it's 2 relatively quick checks, whereas you have to do the puzzle or you have to open up the way to Torvis Plaza and then do the half pipe for the Plaza access item.
Oh, this camera is not cooperating with Brud today, trying to get gate skip down.
I think he's looking too far left, but I might be wrong.
I can't comment on it.
He's also moving a bit far forward, I think, and that's also encouraging the camera. Like, this is better. Ah, but the camera rotated.
Yeah, I've never successfully gotten this trick. I keep falling off, so it's
one of those ones. Go ahead.
No, I coughed. I'm all right.
There we go. Yep, there we go. There's the flick. Okay, bro is opting to go check this. I guess it's fine. Like, you have spider, you have boost. Oh shoot, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the gate skip is like a trick you kind of get a feel for more than anything else. It's I want to say it's pretty consistent, but I have my troubles with it sometimes. So still very powerful to route in, especially if you can pull it off quickly. I see that from Luca as well. Like, I guess this isn't the worst decision. Like, bro's been routing this pretty good, but it's a relatively safe option again when you're also up against a similarly skilled player in Lucarius. But who knows? Could see Lucarius do the same thing. Like, they haven't really been hemorrhaging that much time routing decision-wise, so. Okay, I mean, this makes sense. I don't think bro's gotten that many light ammo expansions. Light beam is really good for all three of the bosses. So having as much ammunition for it, for the 3 Guardians is vital. Oh, is this a strat? I never... Was he trying to kill both pirates as they, like, converged? That was weird. I guess not. Maybe I'm wrong. Right, we still don't know where Annihilator is. It could just be here. Oh, are those the particles? Is Annihilator over here? We don't necessarily need it, but... Oh, it's a red key!
That's the thirding hive.
Wonderful. I love this game.
It's a love-hate relation.
Fantastic. Very
there is
rewarding.
in like Tormus. That all depends on where the Annihilator is. I mean, we could just completely skip that quad gate.
Spinner's avoiding bruh despite being in place. Another E-tank, nice. Did we say? Oh yeah, worksite was Dark Visor. That's right. Very interesting, just decision to opt to stay up here. I mean, I guess when you have Seekers and access to Sank, like, I think bruh's gonna just power through into like Train Chamber. May get the like one of the other hints, but I doubt it. I think bruh's gonna probably laser in, lock in, and go get. I think bruh's just eventually gonna go to Sank from here. Like, you're already in Torvis. Like, I guess it does save you the traversal. Like, whatever time you'd save going through to Aegon or going from Aegon, like, you have to travel through Aegon and get to the elevator there. So, like, you have Reactor Course. You're not that far from Hall of Combat Mastery. Yeah, I think this makes complete sense. So, I mean, with Light Suit and Echo Link in hand, you're pretty much in go mode. It's just the question is whether you actually need Gravity Boost. Now, if you do for Annihilator, and Annihilator's blocking a check, that would be pretty wild, but I don't know. Oh, well, there it is.
What were you saying about Annihilator?
All right, game's basically done now. Like,
pretty much. We have everything we really need. Boost Ball, Spider Ball. We have the translators.
Bro, just doing the Seeker list skip there. I guess when you have Screw Attack, you might as well just do it. Sorry.
Why not? No, I mean, why not? I mean, it's show off what you can, save the missiles.
Yeah. This seed has been incredibly jet though. Like, we've not been in Sank at all. It's gonna have like nothing beyond keys. Like, we know what grapple is. Yeah, we have every major upgrade pointed out. Oh, there's a okay.
That's gotta be
that's required.
That's gotta be the Aegon key.
Okay. Luca's about to get their his second Hive key. He'll be like, "Wow, it's a red key!" and then quickly get punished. But that's okay. Bruh also got punished here, so it's acceptable. Luca opting to keep the pirates alive and just not have to deal with them. Oh, that Sporb almost messed up Luca's plans, but it's alright. Oh, I guess doing it here is more consistent. I guess you do have more terrain to land on, but yeah, imagine Luca is probably looking for Annihilator too. And oh wow, it's a red key. Nope. King Hive. Oh, I guess the door rando race finished and it was really close. So shout outs to Bello and Xeno. Assuming that's the one that Cathuman's talking about. Shouts to Cathuman if you're in the tournament.
Yeah, if it was the one from earlier today, then yes, it was the one you're thinking.
Okay, so that is a boost ball, spider ball, locked Aegon key.
That was Aegon 3 then. All right.
Oh, bruh, got blogged. Gonna have to take the bubble ride of shame. Yeah, bruh's just not been giving Luca an inch here in terms of hemorrhaging time, like beyond maybe some of the seeker skip stuff. Like, bruh's been playing. They both have been playing really well, but bruh's early game routing just given him that advantage that he's not lost at all. Oh, but bruh's fallen down again.
Oh no.
Oh goodness.
The golden rule: always keep moving.
Go to where the items are.
Just keep moving.
Both players have certainly done that.
Let's see. Does Bruh fall off for a third time, or will we make it?
Nah, he's fine. He's good.
All right. All right.
Yeah, this makes sense. Just go to train chamber. Get the hint. Go to Sank. It's funny. Even if you wanted to like do caretaker, you couldn't because you don't have Echo to do the caretaker sequence. So like you have to go all the way around to Cat West, get light suit, backtrack to Aegon, get Echo, and then come back.
That's fair. I mean, but does anyone ever really want to do caretaker?
Not really.
Yeah.
I mean, with Screw Tag, you don't even need to. Oh, Boost Guardian or the other items, Cobalt. That actually might be really important if Sank Map is one of the keys. Bruh opting to do the one-way to... Oh, Bruh might be routing in that translator. That makes a lot of sense. Could get punished for the detour, but we'll see. My bad. That was the one last thing we didn't know about, and now it's a known quantity. And there's the joke hint. So Cobalt's gonna have that Torbus key, but I mean, like, both these players have pretty thoroughly routed both Aegon and Torbus here. There's like not much left to glean outside of like lower Dark Torbus. We do know that there's a Sanctuary key for Aegon, and that could be pointing to Sank Map depending on what this game wants to do. Could also be well, I mean, we know Reliquary now is required, so right, because we have an Inghive key. Do we have all the Inghive key stuff figured out? Yes,
we have the Inghive key locations. We know the last one's in Sank.
Oh, it's in Sank, yeah. Okay,
yeah.
So we for sure have an Aegon or Torvus key in Reliquary then.
No, Aegon's got its last key over in Sank as well.
Yeah, but Sky Temple Grounds hasn't been figured out yet, though. But like that's also like doubly important for like maybe getting that Cobalt, because it's a really small but non-zero chance that Sank Map is the answer. or Spider Guardian. Like, you have 3 items out of the however many there are there, and Sank does not have that many locations compared to Aegon and Torvus comparatively.
That's fair, and due to how much Cobalt is needed in Sank for good at least half of it, it's best not to isolate Cobalt. Just go and get it. And Lucarius is not happy.
Yeah. Also, we know now that the Torvus key hint is going to be on one of the Cobalt hints. All right, is it just here? Do we need to fight Boost Guardian? I think it's gonna be half pipe. I'm optimistic. Oh, I guess I'm wrong. Didn't look like it might have been Sonic Boom or something. All right, so Bruh's gonna do a little setup here. Should be fine. Just needs the. Yep, this looks good. Good quick kill on Boost Guardian. Now Luca's gonna be getting the same information, so.
Oh yeah, Luca already scanned it. He's
Luca
on his way
also-
up top.
Love Boost Guardian. That is a required Boost Guardian if we have a Dynamo Works or Sank Map key. Yeah, now just go to where light suit is and win. So Bruh actually had the right idea. It's shocking that worked out for him. Interesting. Bruh's gonna save warp, I think. I'm unsure. Is Bruh just gonna go through Sank entrance? Oh, that makes sense actually, because Sank. I mean, again, it's an item. You have Cobalt. You can just go. You just go there. That also takes you to Reactor Core. Luca is also going for that. They're both convinced that they need that Cobalt, and I don't blame them. It's hinted, so it's really like you need it for either Dynamo Works or the map station. And then it also means with the light suit in tow, like you can just go get the item. Like right after light suit. Just go to Sync Map. Clean that up.
You know, I want to point out the race time real quick. 18:32. So about 2 minutes ago, Lucarius quote, "I hate this."
Oh goodness. Yeah, it was probably that Cobalt hint. Oh no, that might have been no. I think it was longer than that because Luca also got trolled by the Inghive key. I think it's the Cobalt hint. Right, Bruh did not get these scans.
No,
and this is going to be a bit clean because Bruh might be able to get a key off of HOHD if it's anything. It's likely not, but I mean, we don't know. We actually just don't know like where the other two Torvus keys are. And if this routes into like a good into the Torvus key hint for like Sank entrance, yeah, Bruh's gonna get rewarded pretty handsomely. Okay, it's not. All right, so Bruh's doing the instant morph here. You actually have to do the instant morph method to get into this tunnel backwards. The screw attack method is banned for the no out of bounds rules. All right, Cobalt in hand for Luca. So to answer Draconov's question, I don't think you're allowed to be in a position where screw attacking could put you in standing into a tunnel that would then let you go out of bounds.
Yeah, I've got a document here somewhere. Give me a few seconds.
I have
to
the
find
spreadsheet
it.
right here.
Oh, you've got it? Okay.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
you can't screw attack into the ventilation area B tunnel. You cannot enter the Dynamo Works tunnel with screw attack. Although you can instant morph into there. You're not allowed to screw attack over the spider track in Hall of Combat to get into Cat East. You're not allowed to screw attack into the transit station tunnel. And you're not allowed to screw attack into the Hall of Undead tunnel. So yeah, just any of those tunnel screw attacks that would put you in a standing position in a tunnel where you could then, I think, get a secret world.
All right, so while Brad goes over to Sank entrance, I might as well ask you this, Bash. If you had to put your Torvus keys anywhere, where would you have them?
I would do Sank. Well, I think for any of the keys, I would do Sank Map. I really want to do Dark Oasis, but it's dead. It'd be funny if they were both in Dynamo Works, because then you would need Cobalt to do Spider Guardian. Like, it didn't matter if you did the instant morph.
Oh, that'd just be terrible. That's a Sank map I throw one for sure. Just
correction. Put one of them on either area or main gyro, because that means you have to go back and get Echo. No, because it means you have to go back, get Echo, and then come back.
Oh, that's just harsh.
I mean, it's possible.
Not
likely,
mean,
but
yeah.
if there's going to be any time that area is going to be needed for a non-SDK, it's going to be a temple key.
I mean, you're right, but still, that just sounds terrible routing.
Hey, I've been punished before. Like
I believe you.
I have the crab mentality. I want people to suffer like I have.
Nope, that's fair.
As opposed to advocating for, better non-marginal change. Like, just, everyone should get punished by Randomania.
Okay, so we know Randomania is going to become the next Fortune 500 and take over.
Oh yeah.
Take over everything. All right. Well, there's the Amorbus info. That's lovely.
Well, that slightly increases the likelihood that Sank entrance will be the hint of the day. I mean, I think it's pretty likely we have a Torvus key in Sank.
At this point, yeah, we're running out of checks. There's not too many options.
You do have a couple of orphaned Temple Grounds checks by virtue of power bombs being as late as they were, because I don't think Dynamo Chamber's been checked. So
not yet, no. But here's a red key though. Lucarius just stumbled across one.
Oh, that's for sure going to be one of our thing. Okay, that's the Aegon one. That's really good. Okay, I don't think Sank entrance itself had anything, but this hint here could be important. It is indeed here. Aegon, Inghive, and Sank. So I was not wrong. I'll guess Hive, maybe Hive entrance. It becomes logical. Why not? Power bombs relate in logic. I don't know. Oh, excuse me. It's probably just be Hazencliff. No, I want it to be Hive Gyro. I want Hive Gyro to be the one of the Inghive key, the Inghive Torvus key.
Oh,
you would then need Echo.
You still need to go back for the Echo, yeah.
Yeah, I want Sank map, and I want not Sank map. I want either Scent Path, Main Gyro, or Airy. And then I want Hive Gyro Chamber.
All right, somebody reach out to K-Rar and let him bless us with that airy logic that he always goes for.
But you know what? You could just go into Hive Gyro Chamber from the after doing quad. So you really wouldn't get punished either way. We're still missing an Aegon key. Right, that Aegon key is in Reliquary. Almost certainly in Reliquary. No, actually it has to be, because we have all the key. We have all the keys known, so...
And we're down to one final Cobalt hint off a watch station. It's a matter of what does it have.
Yeah. Well, we know that I think all the boss hints have been found, and Umos, so...
Oh, wait, we still need Sank energy.
That was sick!
That was a good skip. I like that.
That was a good surf. HMO fog badge.
Ride the electrical waves, my friend.
I should practice that. That's cool. I feel like Occam's Razor is going to defeat me in the end. I think we're going to see only one key be Echo locked, and then the other one is just fine. I would be surprised if Hive is just Hazencliff at this point.
Yeah, before we do any of that, though, we have to say hello to our good friend Earlier and see what information he has for us today.
There's a hint there, too. Oh, there's Cannonball. Okay.
At least we know where it is.
Nice. Grab Boost was hinted. I guess logically, like... Oh, I don't know. Maybe to, like, get into Gathering Hall, but I'm not sure. Look, we're only an hour and 9 minutes in, and we are, like we're cruising. We're cruising through this seed. So, huge shout-outs to our runners. Please follow them. They're very, very talented at this randomizer. All right, Luca, finally we're seeing the light suit play. Like, we've spent forever in speculation land over, like, where one of these keys is going to be. Like, go get light suit. And then watch the other key just be in watch station access. Nice super sent. That's great. Pro tip, aim at the ground. If you want these resbits to die, shoot the ground and then shoot a missile at the ground and then they die. I learned that very late. I learned that like last year from seeing, I think, DF do it. Yeah, the resbits get destroyed by the AoE from both the charged arc shot and the missile. This play, I mean, they're both kind of thoroughly checking this. I feel like you should just dive into light suit. You need it for the Aegon key. And like, you're not finding that much else besides like one Aegon key. Like, oh, this is it. I guess this is just where the educated guesses come in. Like, you have more non-Cobalt checks than you do Cobalt checks. And we've seen Dynamo Works, right? Like, Dynamo Works itself wasn't anything, like the tunnel.
If they peeked it, I didn't get a good look at it. No, I didn't.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the other screen when they went through.
Yeah, no, I think Lucarius just blew right through it. Oh, red key.
Oh my goodness, this is Torvis. Okay, well, so much for the Hive Gyro hope. Nice ETM. Yeah, I guess they're just both saving light suit for last. Like, I guess you just want to try to get as much of the keys out of the way before you really need light suit.
I agree with you.
We're finally, an hour and 11 minutes in, we're seeing our first major Guardian fight of this seed.
All right, just clear out what you can before starting to backtrack and lose some time.
Might be seeing a bit of an advantage here from Luca for going for this. Bruz sync routing has been a little all over the place. The intentions have been good. It's just maybe a bit too thorough. And like, we're starting to see the likelihood of needing Echo kind of skyrocket, unless they get saved by Sank Map, which I mean, I guess that could happen. So yeah, Luca's routing here I think makes a lot of sense. Like, I think worst case you go get your Aegon key and then you route in that Echo Visor into Amorbis. And then come back for Chica. Like, I think almost assuredly they're going to be doing Chica last year. But that's going to depend on where that last Torvis key is. Like, there is a small chance it's just going to be in Sank Map. In that case, then you don't even need Echo for anything. But that's only one check. And you have the two key beam checks. You have Airy. Like, those are the three major Echo lock stuff. I was hoping Hive Gyro for Inghive, but that is not the case. ATS was the answer. And they didn't even go in and check Hazing Cliff. They just knew. But I mean, I think this makes sense, like having the known quantity of like doing quad. It's working out pretty well for Luca's favor. Luca is low on ammunition. This is a bit problematic. You really want a lot of light ammo for this fight, or missiles, but looking like it's going to be just missile drops since quad never really drops beam ammunition. guess Vault could be the answer. See, just boring and jet. Nope. That's an E-tank, I think.
That is, yes.
I was gonna say my eyes just stopped working for a second, but nope. Just got hit by an Annihilator beam.
Now we've got to manually aim at these little antenna.
Yeah. Now each one of those drops does drop refills, but so it should be okay on the missile count as long as their actual missile drops. That was clutch. I'm shocked that missile hit. Like, this hitbox is not very big, so you have to hope in the bombing animation that quad kind of cooperates with you. Interesting play here to go on the leg and then screw attack into the body like this. I guess it makes it a bit more consistent. Oh, that's fine. Could fire some light beam or annihilator shot. Yeah, this makes a lot of sense. And now you just charge light beam the rest of the fight and you're good. Don't even need supers anymore. Light beam optimally is how you want to do phase 3. Alright, quad given some non-optimal RNG. I mean, it's fine. It's a small difference. I mean, hey, we got double quad jam happening, so that's cool. But I think I think the Sank stuff is been a bit detrimental for the time save that Bruh's had. Like, they're both probably gonna go get light suit after this, and then go to Sank map and see that it's not the key or it is the key, and then they're just good. And as long as Luca can keep executing on movement, that might just be the opening that he needs to beat Bruh, but we'll see what happens. Oh, but Bruh's gonna go return the energy. That's intriguing. I don't think I agree with this. Like, you don't need anything else in Lower Torvis. I guess you just do it for... Okay, I mean, this makes sense because if you're gonna save warp out anyways... Okay. Yeah, I see. I can see the logic behind this. Like, go get Sank map after getting light suit, save warp, return the energy, Sank... Like... I don't know how much time this is gonna save. Like, you're not really ever gonna go back to Lower Torvis, but the light travel though is nice. Because if you need that echo, then the travel to the Aegon Temple will save you that bit of travel, since it'll just spit you out like right next to labs. And then I guess every time you save warp too, that's just an immediate like access to the light travel system, fast travel. Yeah, because we still have that echo and feeding pit. We still don't know if it's 100% required, because we could be seeing a Spider Guardian play or a Sank map play. Sank map they can do right now because light suit is just right here. Oh, Luca hadn't done watch station access. I think Bruh might have, but I'm not sure. I mean, if this is a key, then no. But no, I'm hearing the item sound effect. What is on here? Is Luca gonna want to set up the other thing? Luca's... Oh, I don't agree with this. Luca's gonna save warp.
Well, I don't know why we would do this. I would...
Did Luca get the cannonball?
No one got cannonball yet.
Well, we know it's in Hall of Combat Mastery. Bruh passed by it.
And I would say save it until you absolutely know where your Torvis key is.
Oh, this might be a big hot dog, because Luca got the energy but didn't return it.
Oh,
Luca
dear.
Might be thinking,
no.
Luca might be thinking, oh, I don't... Okay, either Luca's doing some incredibly base stuff right now, and I just don't know.
I'm as confused as you are.
Oh my goodness. I think Luca's going to try to bank on it being Sank entrance. I think he's going to try to go get, yeah, he's going to go get Reliquary right now, and then he's going to try Sank entrance.
Oh dear.
This, I don't think is going to work out. I think you need that light suit. You're going to want that light suit for either, like, at this point, you would be punished if it was still, like, Spider Guardian. Oh, bro, might just be saved here. Wow,
Yeah,
that's a wild play. Like, it's right there. Like, light suit is right there. Like, I don't see why you don't get it. Especially when you haven't gotten your third Torvus key. Well, Reliquary without light suit isn't the issue, and Luca definitely knows how to get it. That part isn't that material. It's whether or not Sank Map is the answer. Because we've seen almost every other check that doesn't require Echo or light suit, except for Spider Guardian.
Yeah, and the problem is we're still missing a Torvus key.
Yeah, I think Luca's banking on it being like a Sank entrance play, and that's not going to work out because we saw Bro go there. Yeah, this is good. I think this if the key's here, then bruh is firmly in the lead.
If not, then we got to detour all the way back.
I mean, bro would still be in the lead if Echo is indeed the answer, but now it's literally it is 2 Echo lock checks versus Spider Guardian, so you're kind of favored for Echo. I think this is the 100% the right play. This is what I would do. Like if it's not here, you're like, no, you have 3 Echo lock checks, so yeah, you go get Echo Visor. You go get Echo Visor.
Yeah,
oh no, you go get Reliquary first and then get Echo.
Oh dear, this is a big headache.
I mean, Luca can still get light suit from here. It's such a bad detour because you have to go all the way around again. And that's just too time consuming when you're in this late game against a similarly skilled opponent. I mean, I guess, you know, go for the risk if you're, you know, when it's like a high stakes kind of you know, similarly competent routing and experience execution match, but oh, I just don't know. Yeah.
Like you said, he's banking off the Sank entrance being the one, so that way he doesn't have to backtrack.
Yeah. So I'm gonna correct myself. Regardless of where the key is, Bruh's in a firmly good position here, because if it's Spider Guardian, Luca would have to go out of his way to go to Spider Guardian and then get light suit. But like there's so much time commitment for all 3 of those checks. But the fact that 3 out of the 4 checks remaining are Echo locked, just means that you like what Bruh's doing is very likely the play. Like you need Echo. You almost certainly need Echo at this point. If it's Spider Guardian though, like again, that's something Luca could do, but Bruh like is already ahead on getting the last Aegon key, which Luca would still need to do. And since Luca's diving in here, yeah, this... Oh, wait a second.
He's taking a save warp back to...
Oh my god.
Where was his last save?
Luca is, like, probability speaking, Luca is cooked. But if Spider Guardian has it, then this race just got a lot closer. But Luca still needs to go out of his way to go get the Reliquary check. That's still Bruh's in a good position with that, but oh my god. Okay, so this isn't nearly as bad. I saw that Luca had saved, but it looked like Luca was going to like commit to just being here, but no. This saves Luca the travel time of going all the way around. Now you just go to watch station access, go get light suit. Like there's no way you don't get light suit at this point.
Yeah, you have to go through it.
Luca getting a bit confuzzled with the Rubik's thing. Again, the key is you want to get a single one of the color and then line up the 2 and then do the 2 after the 1 for both red and green. Or red and blue, I mean, sorry.
Well, that's fair. Luca might be thinking Sank Map's to play then. But we know Sank Map doesn't have the answer.
I mean, like what Bruh did, like makes perfect sense because if you get sync map, then you're just saving time. But if not,
Yeah.
again, you have a 3 in 4 chance of it being echo locked. So like, check density was, and 2 of them are right next to each other. Well, actually, kind of 3 because Sentinel's path is right there. Like Luca would be thinking sync map because every one of us is thinking sync map, or at least I am.
No,
okay,
it makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Bruh pulled it. Bruh's checking actually has pulled him ahead here a little bit because this is all stuff Bruh's done, and Bruh is like pretty certain. Like you're kind of hoping it's gonna be Sentinel's path, and then I guess just area into main gyro. Like I think you just send path first, see if it's the quick one, and then set up main gyro, do area because like you might as well if you're doing that and main gyro. Now if Luca does Spider Guardian first, that's it, then it's Jover. Like Luca gets the 1 in 4 and wins this. Like if that's the case, but I don't think Luca is that. I don't know if Luca's gonna make that commitment, but we'll see. Okay, it's not going up, so yeah, I think this is for sure gonna be sync map. Go back, get Reliquary, and then go get a Morbus and Echo Visor. Because like Echo Visor, you can route pretty quickly. Like go to you can let's see, from Reliquary. Oh, and Lucas still hasn't returned the energy, so like yeah, you get Reliquary and then just I guess you just book your way in the labs like what Bruh's doing. No, you do a Morbus first. You do a Morbus first because Echo puts you right next to the Sank elevator. Okay, yeah, what Bruh's doing here makes complete sense. Like, do a Morbus, and then just make your way to labs. Otherwise, you're backtracking, and that's time loss. Yeah, huge shouts to Bruh for how he's handled this. Like, and Luca too. Like Luca, unfortunately, Bruh is in a really good position here. Speculatively, like, it's very likely Bruh's doing what's the right play, and I mean, Luca's kind of hot on his heels here, but oh my god, no, Luca's gonna go to Spider Guardian.
I agree with it. Get the hard one out of the way first, Spider. I mean, it takes the longest, so.
I mean, with how jet this seed's been, I think Luca realizes, oh, if Bruh does the other thing, then it's already over. So, I think Luca knows that like his last ditch effort is to do Spider Guardian and hope to God that Spider Guardian's it. But again, Cannonball's right here. It did not get Cannonball earlier, so. Okay, this is allowed because you're not in a position to secret world because of how tall that tunnel is right there.
And here we have the wonderful Morbus.
Oh, wait, hold on. What's Luca doing?
Oh, he's checking Spider's treasure.
Oh, okay.
No, going back to Aegon. He's beelining for the Echo.
But he doesn't have... Oh, this is strange. Like, this weirdly could work out, but you're saving a Morbus for last.
Oh, that's right. We don't have the key off of ATS, do we?
Yeah, Bruh's still in a...
Oh, no, not ATS. Sorry, React.
No, they both have the same keys. Bruh has... Wait, no! Luca doesn't have the Aegon key.
Luca's missing a key somewhere.
No, Luca got the... No, Luca got the Torvus key. No. Bruh did Reliquary, I think. Bruh went to Reliquary first.
Yeah, Reliquary. That's the one that's missing.
Oh, no.
Did he just soft lock, or did he freeze?
We have a stream freeze here.
Unless it crashed.
His stream's up. Oh, no. Oh, the stream is... He lost connection.
There's nothing in the race time room at all about it. Oh, dear.
It could just be the European ingress servers on Twitch's end. Nothing we can do about it. It's just it is unfortunately the reality of it's like this, but yeah, looks like Luca's still in it. I hope. Hopefully he didn't blue screen or something like that. But like Luca's decision to go get Echo now is it's not going to work out that well because Bruh already has a Morbus out of the way, Luca has to
Right.
go out of his way further to go get Reliquary a key, and bruh can now just like clean up. Like the one thing saving Luca's skin is if it's Spider Guardian, but even then, like that won't give him that much of an edge because again, Lucas still needs to go back to Aegon. Like he needs to dip back into Aegon again, and then after getting Reliquary. So like there's still some shopping Luca has to do on the way to Amorbis when bruh is 2 out of 3 bosses done and just needs to lock in and find that last Chica key.
Indeed. And real quick, for those wondering why we're sitting here on a muted screen,
Oh, let me change that.
well, that Bruh's audio has been marked as not usable.
Oh no!
So we're not able to swap over properly to use his audio. So you guys sit here in silence, listening to us two talk and banter until we get this reconnection. There you go. There's your waiting music. Oh dear.
All right, there's that like 75% chance required echo. Luca's offline. Nope. Luca streams back. All right, let me ping Jeff or someone for help.
I will let you do that. And until then, I will sit here and keep our viewers entertained with the soothing allure of constant commentary.
All right, so Luca's back in Luca's back in sync with Echo Visor. He's setting up main gyro.
It makes sense. Just get all the echo checks done.
But again, he has to go back to Reliquary and then has to travel through Aegon once more. Whereas Bruh's just done. Bruh's done. Like Bruh's firmly ahead here because like he's doing he's on his way back to Sank to do the exact same thing that Luca's doing, but with Amorbis done. So like the backtrack to Sank entrance is unfortunately gonna do it here for Luca. Like even if this was Spider Guardian and Luca just like rushed towards it without Echo, like I think this is still Bruh's like race to lose because Spider Guardian would not have put Luca that far ahead since he still needs to do Reliquary. But yeah, this makes sense. Like go check it, and it's indeed okay. Luca just got the key in Sentinel's Path, so this is indeed an Echo Lock seed. Bruh is in a really, really good position. It's like best case scenario for Bruh. He did he routed this beautifully. Like all right, we're working on Luca's stream here.
We do the best that we're able to. That's all we can.
Yeah, it's unfortunately the restream isn't able to like recatch onto the stream. It has to be like manually done, and I don't have those kind of controls.
Yeah, and Marion doesn't have that sort of expertise under his belt. Well, until then, we will just sit here, look at this wonderful sort of stream, and I'm losing my train of thought. I think Bruh attempted to do main gyro, but it wasn't set up properly. We gotta do the second ring still.
All right, so I was looking at Luca's stream on his channel. He had gotten the last key in whatchamacallit, Sentinel's Path. So the last Torvus key is indeed there. But again, Luca still has to do Ing Reliquary. Oh, but if Bruh okay. So I mean Bruh did this setup. Bruh did this setup for Aerie, but oh my god, if okay. Oh my goodness. What Bruh does here is critical. Okay, he's not committing. Or maybe he will. Oh, well, he didn't go through the window. Okay, he's going to Scent Path. All right, this is okay. Okay. All right, we have a race. well, not we have a race, but Bruh's still in it. If Bruh went into Aerie like immediately, then Luca would have had a ton of time to catch up on. Holy crap, dude.
Yeah, we're running out of checks, my friend. Does Sensel's Path have this missing key we're looking for? Or is it going to be hidden somewhere else?
Well, Luca has it. Luca has the Torvus
Oh,
keys.
oh, he already found it. Yeah,
It's
there it
indeed
is.
here. Yep. Yeah, it wasn't shown because Luca's stream froze, but I saw it on Luca's stream.
Oh.
Luca went and got it in
Well,
Sentinel's Path. But he did the exact same thing where, oh, we're almost there.
Sorry, KR, no area today.
Oh, it was so likely to. Like, all right, we're almost there. So yeah, all Brud needs to do now is fight Chica, and then he just goes to Sky Temple key or Gateway. Gateway key is not a room; it's a key. That's how they work. So Luca's gonna get to Chica first, but Bruh has a Morbus done. So
Oh, he's gonna go fight
did
Chica,
Bruh
and
get
we're good.
Cannonball?
Yes, he did. He went. Oh, wait,
Oh,
no,
he did. Okay,
no,
good.
did he?
Oh wait, no. Luca for sure did.
did.
I saw Luca
Yeah.
get it, but Bruh, I know passed by it earlier. I don't know if he routed it back in. I hope he did, but I mean, he's still in a good position here. So
He did. Okay, yep, there is confirmation.
okay. I didn't even see the seed hash here. Seeker missile unseen. Unfortunately, that prediction did not work out, but sorry, KR. Oh, we just lost our restream here. Oh no,
Oh, no.
I can't see anything. We're flying blind. Oh no, I can't see anything. Oh, I guess the restream itself needs to like reload.
Please bear with us for this short technical interlude.
Oh, nope, I'm hearing myself. Discord! Echo. Prime 2. Prime 2 echoes. Prime 2. Alright, Luca's fighting Chica right now. Oh my gosh, I cannot stand hearing myself twice. Looks like Luca is about to finish off Chica Larva, so this is going to be, well, almost. Needs one more swim pattern and then the platform cycle, and then Luca will be at adult phase. Oh, we have it here on the restream. On the Twitch end. Okay, I'm going to be a bit behind on the reaction here because I'm watching the Twitch end. All right, so I'm gonna have to make do with just the Twitch end of things. So yeah, even though Luca's gonna kill Chica first, Bruh is still firmly in the lead here. Like, Luca still has to. Luca still has to travel the Reliquary and then fight a Morbus. I mean, I guess this will be closer than I thought because, like, Bruh still has to fight Chica, which will not be that. It'll be quick because of how fast adult phase is with the cannonball kill, but. Marion, are you still there? Am I alone? Oh no. Am I audible? Oh, I'm audible. Okay, never mind. I'm... Okay, so SDK2 acquired. Bro will be right on his heels with that. But whereas Luca has to go fight a Morbus, or go get to Reliquary, fight a Morbus, Bro will just be done. He just goes to Emperor Ring after this.
Oh, there we go. That's why I was echoing. Okay, well, we're back.
Hello.
I don't know how to work. I don't know how to work Discord. It seems.
Yeah, it's Yeah, on the Discord end, it's not showing the game anymore, so I have to watch the Twitch end. So again,
That's
just a bit
okay.
of a delayed reaction here. So bear with us, chat. We're getting through this together. I'm just glad that Luca's back online. And chicken music's a banger, so it's a good time. Too bad we can't use Bruh's audio.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good right about now. Ah, yes, the classic method of just stand to the side and wail with Annihilator.
Oh, yeah. So you get a lot of damage output that way. I mean, like, beam ammo, again, not a huge concern, like, burning through it for the larva fight, because you almost certainly have enough with the refill before the fight. And then with Cannonball, Chica Adult's just dead.
Yeah, absolutely. For some reason, Cannonball has a hitbox on Adult. And what's that do? About, let's say, 500,000 hit points of damage every frame?
Yes, that is correct. And most bosses have, like, a few thousand. If you're fighting Resbits, they are, for some reason, double weak to Cannonball, so...
Which is the best thing ever, because Resbits
no, they have a quadruple... Sorry, they have a quadruple times weakness to Cannonball damage. They take 2 million damage per frame, but they only have a few hundred health. All right, here we go, and... dead. Chica Adult has been erased. Does it regenerate its health after it takes damage? Oh, wow. That's actually a really interesting point. I'll also do that for my Plando. That would have been really funny if Retro caught that and gave it a... Well, I mean, there's no way it would have that much health, but still. That's really funny. So yeah, 9 SDKs in hand. Bruh is just going to tempering now. So I think we're almost certainly seeing a save warp here. Might have been worth it to actually reuse the Rambo station. Oh, actually, no. Bruh has a ton of ammo. He got a big refill from the fight. So yeah, unfortunately the sank clearing from Luca's end for entrance really cost him. He had gotten the momentum initially because he was the first to Quadraxis, but whereas Bruh went and like almost immediately afterwards got Light Suit, Luca didn't. He didn't bank on Light Suit being the play, but it turns out it was. He needed Echo. It came down to just Spider Guardian left, and then like 3 Echo checks, and one of the Echo checks was correct. So Bruh's about, I want to say, maybe like 5 minutes ahead here. Like Luca's not. This has been a close race, like to begin with, but. Bruh had a pretty solid lead for most of the race, and then Luca got momentum shift from rushing Quadraxis a bit earlier, and just stumbling upon the other keys that were needed, but just the end game, Bruh really clutched on. I did get scared for Bruh when he was setting up possible area and main gyro, but I'm glad he had it in his senses to go check Sentinel's path first, because like that time lost isn't that much.
No, but every minute lost.
Yeah, like given how long Airy takes, given how long like routing that all in takes. Oh, bro, getting owned by the Seeker Missers. Challenge missing confirmed.
Seeker Misser, I like that.
Seeker Missile unseen. It didn't see the lock.
I'm still gonna stand by it. Gonna stand by it. It's a lot better than Corruption Seeker system. I'm sorry. Corruption has some serious nerve calling that system a seeker launcher. All right, Bash, we're entering the Emperor Ring series. Is there anything major we should know about to possibly speed these fights up?
Good question. Oh, the restream got back on the Discord end, so I got that sweet, sweet audio again. That beautiful Aegon music. You want Light or Annihilator Beam? Well, okay. What Bro's certainly going to do is Annihilator Beam the heck out of Emperor Ring 1. With Cannonball, Emperor Ring 2 becomes a cakewalk because you cannot take damage from anything in that fight while you're morphed. And then it's going to come down to screw attacking Emperor Ring 3 for that quick damage. And quick kill.
Yeah,
oh, Bro's going to go for the super strat. Okay.
Well, that's interesting. We don't have double damage, so we gotta be really precise and get all 4 of them.
Okay. Bro's gonna be losing a cycle here. Could possibly recover it, but he's not doing cooldown skip on any of these other ones. So he is. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. At this point, you have to just power bomb the tentacles to recover this as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, got some of them, but not all of them. The light ammo refill is nice because that will take out each of the tentacles in one shot. So, decent recovery. Not too bad. I think the Super Missile here makes sense because Bro only has 77 Dark Ammo. I think he's going to be going for the Dark Beam strat for DS4 skip, which is a lot safer to do. Assuming that the initial, like, set of hits with, like, Screw Attack or whatever are consistent enough. But again, Emperor Ring 2, Cannonball, like, these inglets are not going to hurt him at all. Unfortunately, that power bomb was laid a bit too early. So, only got one of the tentacles destroyed with that power bomb. They're going to have to manually hit these. And power bomb drops are not super likely. Oh, but does get one off that one inglet. So, good save there. Probably. Oh, that worked out. Okay, so Emperor Ring 3 is now in play. Bruh just needs to screw attack the floor, like, underneath Emperor Ring. It's, like, really weird how specifically where that hitbox is. But, yep, there's a hitbox underneath Emperor Ring. It's vulnerable to screw attack damage, and screw attack does 36 damage per frame. Does a lot of damage. So one more screw attack jump should do it. Okay, almost. It's a bit unfortunate because this fight's really cool casually. At least I think it is, like, in terms of its ambience.
I agree. I think it was nicely designed. They did a good job with it.
Now we got
Lucarius pulled off Worm Skip. That's great.
I think Bruh did it too, but I might be wrong. All right, so now Luca is on his way to Sky Temple after this. Again, though, like, Bruh's already on escape sequence, so Luca just does not have the time. Even if Bruh died on DS4 skip somehow, like, you get checkpointed after Emperor Ring 3, so, like, Bruh could do that once and still have more than enough time to do this. All right, so Bruh's going to fire 25 Annihilator shots, and then he's going to, I think, screw attack or just immediately do Dark Beam shots. Looks like it's just going to be Dark Beam shots immediately, because for whatever reason, Dark Samus doesn't always go in the DS4 phase where she goes in the center and becomes invincible for most of the fight. You can just, if you're lucky and Dark Samus cooperates, which I think is very likely to happen. Okay, no, he is screw attacking here. All right, is in DS4 range, but she's still in DS3 AI. Oh, he's doing the screw attack strat. Okay, that's really good. Good. One more will do it.
Oh, nice damage.
And that's it. Bruh has finished.
Oh, it's over. Jeez.
I mean, all that, and it was still, like, sub 2. That's a sick time.
That was pretty good. And Lucarius has decided to keep on moving forward.
Bruh's at the end. Or Luca's at the end, so I think it makes sense. Like, why not? Finish the seed. Still
agree.
Getting a very good sub 2 time here. Just one. It was just a couple of rounding decisions that, like, out of this whole race that really affected things. But yeah, 147.14 for Bruh here. So I think the invite has been sent. We'll see if he pops up. He's in chat, so. Oh, bro said he was more used to the supers method. Okay. I thought it was really because he wanted to save his dark ammo for the safer strat for DS4 skip, but no, he's just built different. Oh, okay, bruh is popping in. Hello.
There we go.
GG's.
GG's.
That was really interesting.
Yeah, that was a close race through and through. You had actually a pretty small but significant enough lead where you were just ahead on purely routing early game from getting Amber earlier than Luca did, and kind of just going through everything in one clean sweep. And then Luca pulled sank. Luca ended up like going to quad sooner than you and had a few more things to exhaust and sank, but was technically ahead of you on just progress, but then cleaned up the sank checks that you had actually already done, but Luca hadn't. But then what determined it in the end was that Luca hadn't done sank entrance, and you did that first thing after getting Cobalt. So Luca backtracked after fighting quad, didn't get light suit initially, did a sank entrance and checked the I think also just they wanted to get because Luca didn't have the hint. That's right, for Torvis keys.
Yeah.
And then like routed in Echo, but didn't go back for Reliquary after getting light suit. It was whereas you did what I figured you would have done, which was go get light suit, check sank map if it had the key, and then just dive for Echo, because it's at that point it's a 3 out of 4 chance.
Yeah, I mean, I was really I was probably the most nervous that whole CDM because I was like, if this is a red key, I've probably lost already. So
where did you say you were nervous at? Sorry, you cut out a little bit there.
When I was checking sank map.
Ah, yeah.
But because when I was playing, I was like, okay, I missed that Cobalt in Dark Torvis Arena, right? Which was clearly a
You both
mistake.
did.
Oh wow, really? Okay.
Yeah, you both got the hit and went and then took the elevator right back up.
Okay.
Like,
well, so I kind of figured that Lucarius was gonna get Cobalt while up there, and that Lucarius is just taking that Cobalt and going straight and sank through Lower Torvis. So I'm like, okay, if I do this now, if I have to go back up after going to Lower Torvis, I kind of just have to save warp after getting that, because walking down to Lower Torvis is really slow, and I need to get the 2 violet hints that I don't have, and I need to go to sank entrance and pray that it's required, or if not required, that there's the key hints there. And when the key hint was there, I was like, okay, I have a chance at winning this. Because I was almost certain I got that before Lucarius.
Yeah, I mean, that was, again, the sank map and the sank entrance stuff were both sensible decisions, given that we knew you both had exhausted all the other hints, so it had to be a Cobalt hint. I was kind of expecting it to be sank map too, considering that it was hinted, but it ended up it wasn't required for anything, I don't think, so, which was a bit surprising. All right, Luca is about to finish here, doing the Dark Beam strat, but pretty low on ammo. So he's probably have to resort to Screw Attack after this, but she's in a pretty good health spot, so it should be a pretty quick finish, unless Dark Samus behaves differently.
Should get it right here.
I was, I think, a little bit too far away. Almost. GG's.
GG.
And Luca finishes with a 1:52.48 on the race time timer. So yeah, just a little bit over 5 minutes. It was close. But But yeah, like outside of like some divergences in like the order of things you guys did, like it was very, very similar, like overall routing up until like the very end, where like that kind of just affirmed things in your favor.
I knew this one would be close. I was
Yeah,
just like,
Luca's really good. I mean,
I was like,
so are
I
you,
just need to
for
get
what's worth.
a tiny edge, which was that early Aegon Keys hint, and it worked out.
Mm-hmm.
Probably with a fair amount of luck on my side as well, just due to the fact that like even if that hint didn't get found, you could have still just found all the keys if they were in nice spots. So I was like, even when I found that hint, I'm like, this does not secure my victory at all. I just need these keys to be in a bad spot, and thankfully Sentinel's Path clutched up.
Hello, GG's.
GG's, Luca.
Yeah, you were summing it up nicely, huh?
Yeah, you both overall routed like really similarly, like holistically. Outside of like the order of items, Bro was ahead for most of the race. He had gotten Amber earlier, so that cleaned up quite a bit of
Yeah.
his routing. Outside of like hemorrhaging some time to not getting the Seeker skip for MSB, which was really important because that was both your first power bomb.
Oh yeah.
Also, shouts to Cursed Lake power bombs.
Yeah. Nice.
But what Bro was talking about was that he wasn't sure, like, well, so like he was afraid that you had gotten Cobalt earlier off of Boost Guardian, but when in fact you both were in Lower Torvus, got the hint, and climbed right back up. What changed things around was that Sank entrance. Bro went there like almost immediately afterwards to see if it was the hint there, and it was. Which I kind of forgot that you didn't have that intel. So it made sense that you went and checked that after you had saved, you pivot saved after quad. What Bruh did afterwards was immediately get light suit, check if it was Sank map, and then just get Reliquary, and then go to Aegon, clean up Aegon, Amorbus, and then Echo Visor to see if it was in fact that. Because at that point it came down to 3 checks versus Spider Guardian.
Yep. Yeah, that's the good route. Retroactively, I was also thinking about that. So the reason I didn't go for
you both
this,
routed really well. Like again, this was a 5-minute difference.
Yeah,
across almost 2 hours. Like,
still pretty close.
Yeah.
So my train of thought here was that I cleared the entirety of Upper Torvus, looking for that one. Was it? I think an Aegon key. I felt really behind because there was nothing in Upper Torvus. So I kind of just rushed into Sank instead of going through Sank entrance, hoping that the Torvus hint would not be Sank entrance. So that was really unlucky when that was literally my last hint. And then, I mean, I took the gamble with the Echo, which paid off, but it wasn't enough. And then another mistake that I made was that I didn't pick up the light suits before resetting. So I couldn't grab the reliquary key on first pass, and when I didn't, I should have Hellran for the key instead. But
I was shocked that you didn't.
No good.
I was like, well, you can still go get it, but like at that point, like I felt like light suit was the play because you had done all the other. I think you and Bruh ended up being equivalent on what checks you did, because Bruh did a bunch of checks. Like I think cleared basically all of Sank before doing quad, whereas you still had like vault and stuff to clean up. But, oh shoot, what was I gonna say? At that point, though, I think light suit was just the sensible thing to do because it would set you up for the Echo Visor retrieval if it came down to that, which it did because of Sentinel's Path.
Yeah.
And again, it was either Airy, Sentinel's Path,
or
Main
Spider.
Gyro, or Spider Guardian, and 3 of those 4 checks are Echo locked.
Exactly.
Also, shouts to the seed hash.
Oh yeah, Seeger missile.
Nice.
I was vaccine.
I was kind of okay. What was I gonna say? I'm kind of forgetting what I was gonna say now. Shoot, never mind.
Marion, do you have anything to add?
No, you've covered practically everything. I've got no notes wrote down here. It was just a straight line, basically.
But yeah, it's
But
This will be
it
a
was
fun one for you both
wonderful.
to rewatch because you both like overall you both routed really similarly. Like I think both of you did all of Upper Torvis before going down to Lower Torvis.
Yeah. Yeah, the seed was really stressful because of that, because we like full cleared Aegon, full cleared Torvus, so it was like, my god, am I behind?
Yeah.
I think the thing with like after light suit. So when I was doing quad, I knew it was like Spider Guardian Sank map
Yeah.
and like one of those. So I was really like after this, I grab light suit and I check Sank map because I was pretty sure if that key was there again, I was like almost certain Lucarius was gonna have that before me. But
Yeah.
when it didn't, I knew if it didn't, easily the play is save warp, get that Aegon key, and I can fight a Morbus, pick up Echo at the same time, so that if it's not Echo, I don't really get punished for going a Morbus. But the other thing is, I was like, I need to play for it being locked by Echo Visor here, probably, because like if it's Spider Guardian, I was almost certain that I had that hint way before Lucarius, right? And
Yeah.
I'm like, if it's Spider Guardian, that would be the only way that he would get it on that first pass through Sank. And he's probably not just going to blind check Spider Guardian randomly. So I felt fine leaving that behind. And I was like, you know, I'm just going to check all these Echo locked things first. And then thankfully it was just the first one I checked, which was really convenient. Though it would have been funny if I'd checked main gyro, I would have seen a red key and got absolutely baited by it because that was the last Inghive key.
Yeah. Shouts to Torvis Plaza. But you both did. Yeah, I mean, I think yeah, the light suit straight into Sank map play I think was sensible. Like Cobalt was hinted, so I'm like, oh, okay, well, it might be there. It was a really strange red herring that it ended up not mattering for anything routing wise. What else? Like, yeah, like after quad, like again, you had checked pretty much everything else outside of Sank map and Cat West. So at that point, go in, get light suit, check Sank map. You're right next to a save point anyways. So then you're able to set up for the Echo play. And then and also just save warp to back to Great Temple, go get the last Aegon key in Reliquary and come back out. But yeah, no, it was a really good race. This was a fun one for sure. It's very interesting. Guardian Slayer is interesting. I've never actually done Guardian Slayer before, like just the SDK requirement being that. So I'll have to give that a shot myself.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I mean, yeah, it was a fun one. It's really pretty similar to the just standard, but it does have its differences, of course. Next week is going to be quite the opposite of this one, though.
Oh yeah, you're back
No
in Prime 1
next week's
territory
gonna be a
with no
headache.
hints, only SDK hints. Oh geez.
Yeah, and the SDK hints are area only.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. K-Rob be happy about that.
All you have is just intuition and order of items to go on.
Mhm.
You?
Gonna cause some pretty painful seeds for sure. Like
Oh, yeah.
when when there's like a required, like say there's a required Amorbus and then we have an Aegon key on Chica and we just get no hints for that. That's gonna be awesome. So hopefully that doesn't happen, but knowing our tournament organizers that are generating these seeds, it's absolutely going to happen. I just hope it's not my race.
But yeah, I'm not sure if I have anything else to add.
Nope, I'm good. I've got nothing that I can relatively think of in relation to today's race.
Luca, bruh, any last thoughts from either of you?
None from me.
Not really. Just, yeah, GG's, well played.
Yeah, Randomania
GG.
won.
Yep.
So we have a current race going on between Zimbabwe and Lenofis. That is on the MP Randomizer channel that Reed Whaley is running. Since we weren't able to get a Speed Gaming channel assigned for that. So shouts to Reed for setting that up. So twitch.tv/MP Randomizer. We do have a race tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern with Bellator versus Mighty Caesar, with Power Beam shuffled, Annihilator start, and Morph Ball also shuffled. And then we have two races on Saturday. We have we have a race on Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern with Captain MD versus the Ginger Chris. You have no Cannonball and multiplayer pickups and new Patcher, which will be a fun time. And then there are two Sunday races. So one's at 2 p.m. Eastern with JB versus Nye. Looks like it's just mainly a new Patcher, no Cannonball, and multiplayer items. And then we have Arrow Razor versus Aldraxis at 5 p.m. Sunday with no racer agreements. So that'll just be the standard week 3 settings. Those have yet to have Speed Gaming stuff assigned, but keep an eye out on like the Discord. I think the TOs have been making events for the races, I hope. Or you can just check, I think it's schedule.speedgaming.org/mp2, and you can see the little spreadsheet of the upcoming races there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I have nothing else. So, unless there's like any actual last words that people have here, I think we're gonna wrap things up here.
I got nothing.
No, we're all set and ready.
Cool. Well, Marion, pleasure commentating with you. Thank you for joining me. GG's again, Luca and Bruh. Really great race. Definitely worth rewatching IMO.
GG's. Thanks for coming.
Everybody take care. Go to the MP Randomizer channel if you want to see the current active race going on between Leno and it was Leno and Zimbabwe, I think.
Yep.
Yes.
Until then, everybody, take care. Have a good rest of your week.
We'll see everyone in the next mission.
See ya.